What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. So it's kind of safe to say that the Flash film is actually going to be released next year, despite all the debacles and all the rumors and all the drama evolving around this particular film. It's really interesting, you guys. Now, I thought that this film was going to be in the blender. I didn't think, they were going to release it anytime soon. I think it was going to be delayed. But as of yesterday, you guys, look. It's been pushed up one whole week. It was supposed to release June 23rd, will now release June 16th of 2023. But not only that, you guys, that's a packed out month. That month is going to be ridiculously massive at the box office, and a lot of films are going to be competing with each other. A lot of films. You have June 2nd, you have Across the Spider-Verse, which is coming out. Then June 9th, you have Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Then June 16th, you have The Flash along with Disney's The Elementals. And then June 30th, you have Indiana Jones. So this is going to be massive. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these films move or switch release dates, because that's going to be a hard month. These films are going to be competing with each other like crazy. I mean, Across the Spider-Verse has potential to be a massive billion-dollar movie. Now, granted, the first film didn't do overly successful at the box office, but word of mouth got out to it, and it did particularly well, and it won Best Animated Film at the Oscars that year, beating out The Incredibles 2. And of course, you have the massive fandom within Indiana Jones that month. So it's going to be crazy come June of 2023, you guys. But The Flash, we have to talk about this. So it's safe to say that this film is coming out. A $200 million film that Warner Brothers still has attached to its stable is still coming out. But it's going to be very hard and very tricky how to market this film because of your main star, who is still has all these allegations and all this drama attached to his name. How are you going to do press junkets? How are you going to do the press and promote this film when your main star is hated amongst fans and the world? It's going to be very difficult. So I don't see Ezra Miller attending any kind of press tour for The Flash. I think you have Michael Keaton, I think you have Ben Affleck, and you have Supergirl, and the directors and producers promote this film, because it's going to be, having Ezra Miller there is going to be a lot of problematic issues, and there's going to be a lot of questions that, the press are going to be wanting answers for. And you don't want that kind of negative energy or negative press around the film that you're trying to release. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, you guys. But ultimately, this is a Flashpoint movie. This is going to be a multiverse storyline. I've heard the reports are stating that this film is DC Spider-Man No Way Home, which is exciting. Look, the footage that we've gotten look phenomenal. I can't wait for this movie. I'm not the biggest fan of Ezra Miller. I think they should recast. I think Ezra Miller was definitely a miscast from the beginning. So ultimately, I'm still excited because of the multiverse concept. And to see Michael Keaton return as Batman, that's exciting. And to see Ben Affleck return as Batman, that's dope. To see Michael Shannon Zod, one of the best parts of Man of Steel. So I'm ultimately really stoked for this Flashpoint movie, you guys. And I'm really curious to see how it's going to affect the DC's main timeline. Because next year, they got a bunch of DC films coming out. You have The Flash, you have Aquaman and Lost Kingdom, you have Shazam: Fury of the Gods, you have the Blue Beetle film. So there is a huge amount of DC films that are slated for next year. But should DC be worried about the box office, that is? Recent reports from Black Adam, you guys, holy crap, Black Adam had to make $600 million to break even. It's not even going to pull in $400 million at the box office, causing Warner Brothers to lose up to $100 million. So it's safe to say that the hierarchy of power absolutely didn't change in the DCU. And it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen with this character, Black Adam. Ultimately, it's a box office bomb. You've lost Warner Brothers $100 million. I don't see them greenlighting a sequel. I'm sorry, The Rock. You thought you can pull in a lot of money, but ultimately you failed. I mean, you tried to do last-minute marketing with Henry Cavill's Superman returning. Yeah, that kind of helped. But ultimately, you failed at the box office, my guy. You failed. Like that, I don't see them greenlighting a sequel to Black Adam anytime soon. And if I'm being honest with you, I don't need a sequel to Black Adam. I don't. Have them sprinkled out, have them appear in a Justice League film or whatever. But I'm really curious to know what's going to happen with the box office for, DC. I mean, Shazam: Fury of the Gods, is that going to make any money? You know what I mean? Like, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I feel like is going to be okay. The Flash will probably be okay. And it's interesting because The Flash, I feel like, that film could do particularly well because of the negative blowback that it's gotten and all the drama evolved around the main star. So maybe that's, that could benefit them in the long run. But like I said, from what I'm hearing, it's a banger of a film. So that could also help as well. Word of mouth, people are saying that The Flash is fun. The Flash is great. It's exciting. They recast at the end of the film. If you're worried about the whole Ezra Miller situation, it's going to be resolved by the end of the movie and you're going to be okay. So that could be a lot of reassurance for the fans as well. So it's going to be an interesting year next year for DC, you guys. It really is. But Blue Beetle, we got the official poster for Blue Beetle as well. Marketing should be starting for that film sometime soon. We should see a trailer by January. It does come out August 18th of 2023. But DCU, you guys, Peter Safran, James Gunn, really curious to see what their roadmap's going to look like. Hopefully it's going to be a banger. Hopefully it's going to be a bunch of characters that us fans grow to love and learn. And hopefully we get a whole slate of potentially seeing another Justice League film or multiple Justice League films, within, the DCU, because ultimately I feel like that's what James Gunn is over there to do, to have, the continuity be correct, have the storytelling be on par with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and just ultimately just be a successful universe, a successful shared universe. That's what fans want. That's what fans are hoping for. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Ezra Miller's Flash movie being released 1 week ahead of time. What do you think about Black Adam's box office bomb? Thoughts and opinions, you guys. Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.